Rw9 versus Ashllxyy. Chat, there is a chance that we do use this game. This is only a best of 3, but this is such a good game that maybe, just maybe, we'll cast it a little bit. Because this would be, you know, one of the hard-hitting games on the YouTube, I'm pretty sure. We've got Ashllxyy versus Rw9 in the semifinals of the upper bracket of the closed qualifier number 2 for the Fear Fest. Is that enough words for you? Did I say enough? Do you have exactly what's going on now that I read all that out? Rw9, a youngster, I think 13, maybe 14, but I think 13-year-old Middle Eastern 1v1er. Ashllxyy, a 1v1er from England who runs it with one arm, or 1 1/4 arm, apparently is what chat was saying he says. And I'll tell you what, it obviously doesn't hold him back because he's up 2-0. He has proven to be one of the best 1v1ers in the game. And as chat very funnily pointed out, I said the only thing holding him back is, just like every other player, his brain, right? Which is what stops anybody from being the best. And then chat said, so you're saying he's stupid AF? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Unless he wins. Then he's big brain. And right now he's up 2-0. This is the best of 3 instead of the usual best of 5. If we end up putting this game on the YouTube, it means the YouTube is going to fall so far behind in terms of scheduling. You guys will be getting games super late. So with risk, come to the Twitch stream knowing you're going to get something spoiled for you. Gotta hand it to him. All right, I don't know. We might need to time syntax out for that one. That was too corny. Ashllxyy at the start of this one up 3-0. We watched Rw9 earlier. Rw9 playing Spider earlier. Had a close one with him, but ultimately was able to take him down. I think he dropped game number 1 and 1, 2, and 3. Losers now. Ooh, usual. Sounds like he didn't win on the other side of the bracket, so it'll be Loreley versus Dead Monster over on Bass from the Past stream. That'll be a good one. You can say that. Oh God, that one has to have been used before, Sora. That one has to have been used. That you stole that. Anyways, Rw9 gonna get a second. Best MMR per arms, easily. Easily. Ashllxyy, a 3-0 lead. Air triple bump, get a 4th after Rw9 had gotten 2 in a row. That is a terrible kickoff loss from Ashllxyy. When we watched Rw9 play before, he had a really good ground game. We watched him play Moxie recently. I think that one went the distance. And his ground game was insane and very creative and very patient. He knows how to outplay the defender and not necessarily worry about scoring right away. He knows the key is to get it around and then look for the net. And we saw him get a lot of different cheeky outplays, cutting the ball past the defender. This time he's going to lob it up over Ashllxyy and get a 4th. Ashllxyy will even give him the nice one. Rw9 is looking really good on the kickoff so far. This time Ashllxyy's going to have time to get back. In fact, he's actually going to get an open goal. Rw9 maybe needed to bail on it. It was a good kickoff win, but the lob was too high. Gave too much time for that Ashllxyy recovery, and then sticking with it and committing to it on 0 boost means you have to succeed, because Ashllxyy was using that time while the ball was hovering in the air to reset on 100 in the corner. Wait a second. Rw9, ooh, just barely winning at that, or not winning at that pinch. Rw9 is low 50. Not going to be able to keep in possession because Ashllxyy will just take him out of the game. He wants to wait for his 100. Full field. All the space in the world to do whatever he wants. He's had a good air dribble bump earlier today. He's going to try and go back to it, but Rw9, what a great defender. Gets the save. Booms it the other way. You're impressed Ashllxyy is saving these arrow shots from Rw9? Yeah, Ashllxyy's insane. What's up, Randy? Ashllxyy, the kickoff deep in Rw9's corner. Can have a hard time turning it into an attempt. Rw9 instead has another ground dribble. He's been so effective with these. Great job at setting this one up slightly behind Ashllxyy. Ashllxyy trying to prepare himself in net in a spot where he can cover the majority of the net, but he forgot the top left corner. He would have had a much easier time saving anything to the far post. These aerial shots, Randy's loving them. Big missed wave dash. Oof. A bummer. Randy getting too hype on Rw9 in chat. He had to go out and conserve his greatness by missing a wave dash deep in Ashllxyy's corner. These guys trading each other's boost as they wrap back around the ball. Rw9 playing super aggressive, luckily slamming into Ashllxyy after missing the ball to keep Ashllxyy out of position. Ashllxyy an awkward bounce. Can't get his dribble started quite fast enough. Rw9 is going to use that time to close the distance. Keep the pressure on. He's been playing tight defense so far at the start of this game. We saw him against Moxie, you know, resort in loads of fake challenges and turning his back and letting Moxie flick him to death. But he's had enough of that. He seems like he's been tackling at every opportunity and preferring not to fake challenge. We'll see if Ashllxyy gets any early touches to get it past him. But right now, Rw9 is nice long shot. He's been challenging early enough that doesn't even matter. Like, Ashllxyy hasn't even been able to get his dribble underneath him, but by the time Rw9 is challenging, and so he really hasn't had the opportunity to tap it above. 40 seconds to go. Rw9 up 1 in this best of 3, or I should say up 1 in this game, which is the first game of a best of 3. He has not won a game yet. But this long shot will get him an 8th, and it's looking like he's on track to going up early. Just needs to control these kickoffs wisely. This is honestly not the best situation for him. Ashllxyy on the wall to air is absolutely nasty. Oh my goodness, Rw9, what a save. That was a quick shot. The demo will be eventually an open goal though. Great recovery from Ashllxyy to still find his 7th. That was a nutty attempt. Rw9 was able to get 1 touch away, but died in his efforts to get a second. 12 seconds left to go. Ashllxyy needs an amazing kickoff. Will he cheese it at all or will he just go straight up? He's got the exact same result as he had last time. It took him less than 12 seconds to score before. So can he do it this time? He'll go on the ground. Rw9 saving it off the wall. Should be able to get it clear here. He'll probably either let it hit the ground or get it past Ashllxyy. A close one, but Rw9 will go up 1-0 in this best of 3. Game 2, Rw9 versus Ashllxyy. An insane semifinal matchup. Both these guys are deserving to qualify today. And the fact that they're meeting each other in a semifinal best of 3, and you know, it's still possible for both of them to qualify regardless of who wins. But it's crazy that it's having to happen here only in a semifinal. Loser will have a tough time in the losers bracket, but they're not out. I think we have Loreley and Dead Monster coming out of the other side of the bracket. Ashllxyy will score first in this game number 2. Rw9 is just a nutbag on defense. Yeah, he has been very, very good on defense and has had some strong power shots, as Randy pointed out so acutely on offense. Why is Rw9, yeah, why is it pronounced that way? I don't know, I'll be honest. All I know is I've watched his games and announcers have always said that, so I just copied it and assumed that they weren't just pulling that out of their butt. Rw9, his flip reset saved away. Way too far of a setup. He had to come so far off the wall to get to that ball. Ashllxyy killing this dribble. Trying to find a way to score it, and he just barely doesn't. As he cut that ball up into the air, his flick sent it off the crossbar and the continuation off the post. So just a little bit off, but he's able to get back in time. He's got another ground dribble trying to get it up on the top of his car, but operating at supersonic speed with 0 boosts does not leave a lot of window to make adjustments. Rw9, his double tapped away. Ashllxyy's got some open field. I think Rw9 went for an active challenge, and it did not work. His name has an Arabic character that looks like a 9 and has an hard S sound. So he just uses the 9 in his English name. That makes sense. Is there any stream for DM versus Loreley? Yes, there is. If you hit exclamation point bracket, the stream that it's playing on, I think it'll have his full name there. But it's Bass from the Past. Rw9 looking to cut this dribble midfield, and Ashllxyy was actually prepping for that. He wasn't even defending his net. You saw him out there at midfield, assuming Rw9 was going to have to take it over there. And he was fully shadowing all the way past his net in an attempt to preempt it. Yo, Animals on the Farm, thank you for the prime, man. And I'll think the follows after the show match. Rw9 finally a low 50 at midfield and an open net. Ash has his fans in Canada cheering him on. Rw9 is 14. Is that right? I thought I remembered 13, but I'll believe Chad if they say he's 14. I just know he's next gen age. He is not yet of RLCS age. Rw9 lobbing a long shot into the net, trying to buy himself some time. He was low on boost. Ashllxyy is trying to hold on to some boost himself in an attempt to keep these saves coming, but it's not going to happen. Rw9 forcing it through slowly but surely as he wins this 50. Ashllxyy too much in the air after that 50. Couldn't get back down to the ground to recover. Can't play in RLCS anyways. True. You're not wrong. So by that definition, everybody in the Middle East is part of NEXGEN. Rw9 retaking the lead after Ashllxyy had started up early. A little detour back to the boost as Ashllxyy makes a mistake on the side wall, but he will get a Doomsday dish to tie it right back up. You can just lie and say he's 15, right? No, I don't think that's how that works. I don't think you can just lie. I don't know why these guys never thought of that. Why don't they just lie? It's that easy, chat. Ooh, what a shot from Ashllxyy. That was quick thinking. He reacts to Rw9's touch because Rw9 was the one who set this up. I think he gets... Oh, never mind. He had a lot more time to think about it than I thought. Ashllxyy losing his kickoff into his half, but the quicker recovery means he'll grab the boost into possession. He's looked good with these air dribble bumps. This time the setup, though, did not have him going in front of the ball to bump. He just carried that one, which is usually pretty easy to take away, and Rw9 will do exactly that. Ashllxyy looking to hold on to the little boost he has. Rw9 trying to steal everything away. Ashllxyy able to get a long clear. You can see him looping through all the pads on the map right now to reset for Rw9's next attack. He uses up every last bit of it to try and demo Rw9, and he doesn't connect. So Rw9 will get a fourth. A crucial game for Ashllxyy. Needs to win this one to stay alive in the upper bracket. Rw9 has a little bit of breathing room. 50 seconds left to go. Ashllxyy will take the lead, 5-4. Here, you're now using 3.5 sends. That's insane. I use such low sends. I don't think anybody uses that high of sends. Actually, some people do. Some people do use insane sends, don't they? Ashllxyy thought maybe he dropped his controller there for a second, but no, it was all part of the plan. Just rolling slowly into this ball. Maybe looking to bait Rw9 and make it a mistake. Very efficient boost-wise play from Ashllxyy. And a long shot and a 6. Rw9 will even give him the nice one. 6-4, likely a win here for Ashllxyy in game number 2. Forcing the game number 3 against Rw9 in this winner's semifinal. Rw9, the bounce dribble, thought he could maybe fake Ashllxyy high and go low. He thought wrong. 7-4, 1-1. Rw9's kickoffs are unreal. Yeah, Ashllxyy's been able to at least neutralize him, I'd say, in this game number 2. Ashllxyy clip for the road. He is a clip master. Ooh, what a stall, man. Crazy. GG's from both these guys as we head to a game-deciding game number 3. Game 3, Rw9 versus Ashllxyy. Winner goes to the winter finals and guarantees themselves at least 2 chances to join the pool play. Loser has to go through the losers final or sorry, not even losers finals, the losers quarters, I think. And will have to work for their chance to potentially join the pool play. Rw9 will go up 1-0 at the start. Ashllxyy, he's been doing decent on kickoffs. Man, he needs that open net, though. He won a nice low 50, earned himself a good chance on net, but didn't execute. And Rw9 able to recover in time by the continuation shot. Rw9, strong shot from the wall. Ashllxyy stuck in net now. Not a lot of boost, and the placement from Rw9 is too good. Ashllxyy staring him down in net. He has 52, so ultimately he can maybe get up for something. But Ashllxyy is kind of rowing back and forth, or swaying back and forth. And that ultimately left him exposed as he drove backwards at the exact moment that Rw9 picked the angle he was going to go for. And you're going to have such a hard time getting to the ball when you're already having that incorrect momentum. Rw9 up 2-0 in this crucial game number 3. Cutting this ball right back online with Ashllxyy with low boost. You love to see it. These are the situations where the NA guys take that for a wall to air dribble. Rw9 couldn't dream of it. He likes to play it on the ground. He does a great job of doing so as he cuts that back in field. Ashllxyy recovering on low boost, having a tough time saving it away. Rw9 handling this kickoff by taking it back into his own half, but absolutely booming a touch away from himself. And it seemed like he could have held on the possession. Maybe he didn't feel good about carrying it in front of his net, but rather shoot it strong across the net. Ashllxyy and Rw9 dancing in front of the blue side. Long shot from Rw9 the moment Ashllxyy looks to go get boost. Rw9 was doing too good of a job of holding on to the 30 that he had. Ashllxyy needed the reset. He was operating on absolutely 0. Ashllxyy taken to the skies on his high bounce. Rw9 to challenge early. You could see Ashllxyy trying to adjust his car to get his wheels first and push that ball through the defender, but it's not going to work. And Rw9's long shot is followed up as Ashllxyy's clear is not what he was hoping for. Trying to kill the ball on the wall, most likely, but ends up chipping it right in the back wall where it bounces off. I imagine he wanted to roll up the back wall so that he'd have an opportunity to grab boost and stick with it. But instead, he hits Rw9 up with a perfect pass. He's got 3 minutes to come back from 5-0. A great save on a strong shot from Rw9, and that's the way it starts, but he needs to score some of his own. High flick. Rw9 pinching it into his own corner. Rw9 grabbing Ashllxyy's back corner boost. Could not keep his possession moving, though. He's these guys playing a little ring around the rosy. As for the first moments, in a few minutes, I feel like it stopped just circling counterclockwise. But Ashllxyy will eventually score. Rw9 making a play off the wall. That touch was too strong. He couldn't follow it up. Ends up getting exposed as Ashllxyy gets his first. Rw9 with possession. Very little boost to his name. He has done a good job of maintaining it though when possible. Ashllxyy's going to do the same exact thing. As Rw9 grabs the back corner, he cuts the ball and takes it back to his half so he can initiate a dribble all the way from his back half. Not the best of setups though. Needing to ground pinch it, but Ashllxyy's got open space and he should be able to get a second. And I'm going to tab out real quick here so I can minimize some stuff. And we'll be back. (5-2). Ashllxyy gonna need to crawl back in this game number 3 after a rough start. Rw9 firing on all cylinders in the first couple minutes. Ashllxyy, a well-placed shot. I don't think it was gonna go in. Rw9 not credited with the save for tapping it away. Strong touch from Rw9. Low on boost. He needed a clear. He's still in a tough situation though. Ashllxyy with 100 and Rw9 trying to take it away before the dribble started. But a great power slide cut. And Ashllxyy will get a third. Ooh, look at that catch. Is Randy still in chat? How do you like the power slide pop? Ashllxyy off the wall. Wall to air dribble, looking for the 50. Rw9 doing a good enough job of putting his car in the right spot to keep the push away from his net. A minute left to go. 2 goals for Ashllxyy to make up. He's got open field and more momentum than Rw9. Can he get it there before him? He can't, but Rw9 bouncing awkwardly off the back wall, and Ashllxyy has a huge boost advantage now. He'll go for the double jump, and Rw9 can only watch. 5-4 as Ashllxyy brings it within 1. 48 seconds left to go. Ashllxyy been on a roll here in the last few minutes. Maybe you could argue the momentum in his favor, but Rw9 has the current scoreline edge. Does Ashllxyy have enough time to come back? He's got another possession, trying to dribble it quick, but Rw9 is going to get there. In fact, Rw9 has a good enough save that the counter is probably going to get him a 6th. Ashllxyy needed a better shot attempt. Went all in, and Rw9 able to go up 2. 33 seconds left to go. The comeback from Ashllxyy may have just been silenced, but nothing quite like an immediate kickoff goal to fix it. No, Rw9! What a recovery. He is not going to let Ashllxyy in easy, but there it is. Didn't take him much longer. 22 seconds. Still a 1-goal game. Ashllxyy, will he mix up the kickoff at all or will he stick to what's been working in the past minute or so? Wave dash kickoff from Ashllxyy. Killing this into a dribble. Rw9 going for the corner boost, but Ashllxyy did not go to the wall this time. Ashllxyy loves the air dribbles. We've seen him go wall to air in so many different situations. This time he's going to drop it down and take it straight to the net. And Rw9 is not going to be there in time. 15 seconds left to go. Ashllxyy has brought it all the way back, but it's not over yet. He needs more. This direct kickoff goal. Ashllxyy, did he find the net? He didn't! Ashllxyy was so close to taking a lead late with only 10 seconds. Rw9 barreling down on him. This ball's not in a great spot for Ashllxyy. Rw9! The redirection after the 50 with Ashllxyy. Ashllxyy missing on his quick shot off the kickoff. Rw9, what a shot. Able to pop it above and find the angle. 1 second left on the clock. Can Ashllxyy find a way to get this in the air? He needs it to come off the kickoff in the air, but it hit the ground. That'll do it. Rw9, wow. Able to secure it in the final moments as he will head to the winner's final. And Ashllxyy will have to work his way through the lower bracket.